And welcome back to Nate Davis Disc Golf's coverage of the Kellie Jo Memorial, coming to you from the beautiful Independence Lake County Park. I'm Noah here in the studio with my man Kevin. Kevin, how we doing today, brother?
Hey, I'm great. I'm excited to watch another round here at Red Hawk.
Yeah, some familiar faces on this card. I believe we have one new competitor on our lead card here. But yeah, just in case you didn't know, the Kellie Jo Memorial, all proceeds benefit the Huntington's Diseases Society of America. It is a cause near and dear to our tournament director, Scott Sproul, so it goes to a good cause here. Yeah, I see a little flyback. Yeah, one of the signature holes of the course here. Beautiful upshot there from Josh Tesch. And here is our leaderboard. Corey Selig with a 2-stroke lead at even. You expect some guys to be under par, but it is a tough course. We are playing the easier side now. So yeah, there's our leaders. And yeah, a nice long putt there from Brendan Taylor. And let's look at our competitors. Corey Selig, our leader, 2 strokes. Josh Tesch, I believe we have a 3-way tie here for third. And Daniel Fifer, yep, new face on our card. And Chris Kerns squeaks onto the lead card too. And here we go, hole 1.
Let's get started. So at hole 1 here, we got a 390-foot par 3. The biggest challenge with this hole is keeping it on this central ridge here. It kind of falls away sharply on the left and the right side. So you want to throw one nice and long and keep it in the center for sure.
Yeah, and just noting that flyby there does not do justice to the angle of these hills. They are pretty steep. That flyby did not show the real severity of them.
Yeah, and so you can see you're kind of throwing up onto this elevated platform here, and you really don't want to deviate left or right off of it.
Oh, and Corey, just an absolute forehand park job right off the bat.
Just stuck the high side there.
It was like, grip locked it and turned it over a bit much. Yeah, that's not going to be a nice lie back over there.
No, that's going to be a tough save for sure.
Yeah, and if you're going to miss down one of these hills, you'd rather much miss on the left because you're just looking right up at the basket from the left side. The right side is...
It looks like he was going for a turn shot there that actually turns around the pine tree and hooks up at the end. I had a chance, but did get caught up.
Yeah, if you end up on that right side, though, it is a blind shot. The rough is way worse.
Especially early on that right side. Yeah. It's a very dense copse of trees right there.
Yeah, as you can see, we can't even see him in there. Oh, there's a Frisbee coming out, though. And didn't quite make it out. Should be able to see the basket from there, though.
Yeah, so we've got a third coming up here. Ooh, it's a little spicy.
Oh, man, you think that rough would have caught that roller there, but looks like it kept going.
Josh had a pretty favorable kick off of the tree there.
Yeah, so see, if you miss left down in that left gully, it is just an easy ride up the hill.
Yeah, not too much to worry about other than placing the elevation right and getting the disc to sit up.
Yeah. Oh, and a nice run up the hill from Kerns there.
Daniel here for 4, I believe.
Oh, let's go.
It's a bogey.
That is a beautiful save there.
That feels good from where he was.
Oh, yeah. That's that's a good feeling bogey right there, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Oh, Corey, these bats did Corey dirty the first round too on several putts.
And we got a different style of basket over here too. So
yeah, that is true. Things like that tend to average out though. Of course, I owes him a couple.
Yep, good par save there from Josh.
Still a par, but that he would have liked to start off the round with a birdie.
Yeah, especially with a drive like that, getting all the way up there and staying central on the hill it's a big ask.
Yeah, and just taking a 3-stroke lead on the first hole of the second round is just huge confidence booster.
Would feel good, right? So hole 2 here is 351 feet. You want to place kind of a stock righty hyzer here, kind of through this gap. You want to kind of jump up at the end as well. There's a bit of a 10-foot berm there, a little bit of a plateau. So righties are going to want to skip something. The lefties are going to be throwing forehands, looking for big jumps. It seems well placed. If it hooks up, gets a skip. Looks like it went air long, so he'll have a tough putt there.
Yeah, Tesch got his turnover. It's just going to need this to fade back. Don't know if it's going to, but I should be looking at the basket, though.
Very tough putt from there, but a putt nonetheless. That's inside.
Yeah, he's hugging it too tight there.
Dang.
Might have fought through. I'm not sure. Couldn't tell.
Similar look there from Daniel.
Yeah, and Daniel, a glove thrower.
Interesting.
Is that? Or
it's
no, the
still
glove's
on?
on his left hand. I'm sorry, the glove is on his left hand.
Yeah, the glove came off.
So many lefties last round. It's
Right.
you know.
So Kerns did make it up a little bit here and wasn't too badly punished. He kind of has an open look there.
Oh, and yeah,
Decent looking flick
yeah.
out.
No, I found I do not like this hill. Is real steep here. It almost goes like straight up. There's not much footing, and there's a lot of rough there. I'd almost rather be putting from down on the bottom than halfway up it.
Yeah. One of the big challenges.
Just my personal preference.
Yeah, one of the big challenges on this hole for sure is getting it high enough to be up on the plateau, but then immediately stop, because you can easily be 40 or 50 feet long on this hole.
Nice par save there.
Good shot.
Okay, no, maybe he didn't. I thought he had a glove on. I might have just been seeing a towel in his offhand. You're an offhand towel thrower.
I am, yes. Always take my towel. It's like a little.
Yeah. I am a putter in my offhand when I'm putting. That's about it.
I'll do both. I'll do a putter and a towel.
I believe you.
Forget about it. Hole 3 here, we got a nice long par 5, 789 feet. The beginning shot here, you want to just make sure that you're staying in the fairway and not drifting off towards this right rough there. That's pretty unforgiving, and you won't be able to make it around. Once you kind of make it to this ideal landing zone here, you're going to have to throw another long and straight shot that comes under the tree branches here, and connects for an opportunity to give you your birdie 4. Sometimes this plays as a par 4. Today it's playing as a par 5, and it kind of just scores that way relative to par.
Yeah, I mean, I'd call it a tough 4 and a easy 5.
Yep. Yeah, it'll be a soft 5.
Yeah, but it's damn near 800 foot hole.
That's right. Corey with an absolute move on that one. Just almost makes it into the short grass.
Yeah, usually I'm just trying to put it in front of the short tee pad here. It's
Yep.
it's about all I'm asking for.
Josh doing a great job there, that inside route, not fading into the right rough.
Oh, Chris, the laser.
Strat flat and straight will definitely keep you in the middle.
Look like that had much motion on it at all.
And Daniel going for a understable flip up here. That looks like a dandy.
Oh yeah, I had some glide there. Chris looked like his walk-up was a little impeded by that tree. It looks like he was using every inch of room he had there, but it looks like he got all of it still.
Yeah. Josh going for the hyzer, trying to keep it in the short grass, and it looks like he just does. Well thrown there. Daniel going for the upshot here. Has enough turn to make it around, but you got to be careful not to turn too much into those trees on the right.
Well, Corey didn't get it too far off the ground. He definitely wanted more height on that.
Here's Chris's third.
Hey, and he's got a long birdie putt coming.
There's Corey with the trusty forehand.
Well, I believe it's was that his third or fourth there?
That would have been his third. All right.
Fifer looks like he parked that one.
Yep, down on the dance floor. Josh is looking for this one to turn
nice
up.
Camera angle there.
Yeah.
Easy tap in coming up there.
Oh.
Kerns just misses his birdie putt. He would have liked that, obviously. Yeah, big birdie for Corey there.
Scoring one. Getting himself to under par.
Yeah. So Corey, putting some distance between himself and the rest of the field.
Tough break, a little left
Yeah, you
and
hate
low.
to see it.
Par cleanup for Chris.
Yeah.
I believe this is a couple par cleanups.
Oh, yeah, no, the birdie for Josh.
Birdie for Josh.
Sometimes it's hard to keep count on these par 5s.
Yeah, in the longer pars. So a couple birdies there. Hole 4. Hole 4, a 484-foot par 3. The biggest challenge on this one is definitely going to be the pond to the left and near the basket. For your first shot here, you just want to throw something high that lands on the hill here that we're just flying by now, giving yourself either a straight shot in over what is usually a pond or a nice little hyzer in with an overstable approach disc.
Yeah, one of my favorite holes on the course here. It's pretty much steady, goes up the entire way. And that pond is also varying levels, no matter what. It fills, it drains, it fills. You never know. You never know what the water level in it is going to be.
Yep. OBs remain pretty consistent around it because of the standing water.
Yep, usually the painted line.
But that's a good move up there. Basically, even if you go off of the fairway to the, on the right side or the left side, you just want to have enough height to be able to look at the basket on your way on your second shot.
This one might fade out. Yeah. Oh, hey, just a few feet into the rough.
Good height and not long enough to be in threat of the water, so that's good as well.
And Daniel here, he has got an interesting, just kind of one-step walk-up. It's a little unorthodox there, but hey, it seems to work for him.
Seems to throw with a lot of spin.
Yeah.
Good up there for sure. Staying close and in the short grass. So there's the inside approach shot I was talking about.
Ooh, yeah. He sticks it within 20, 25.
Kerns also going for the inside approach shot.
Yeah, and that one is going to work out beautifully.
Dead flat with the putter.
Easy tap in.
That was beautiful. Trusty forehand for Corey.
Yeah, everybody making these up shots look routine.
Putt there for Daniel. And what'll be some cleanup. So what's interesting is on days that it's windy, this tends to be the windiest hole.
Well, it's the highest point in the park. Not a lot of tree coverage either.
Yeah.
Also, I always thought it was interesting that pond just sits there like higher elevated than everything else. It's just
kind
a
of
little, just a little anomaly.
Geographic anomaly for you.
Yeah. One of the most beautiful holes on the course, though.
Pretty picturesque.
Yeah, when you're just if you're looking off at the green from the next tee, it is pretty.
Definitely. Here we go for hole 5. It's a 398-foot par 3. It's kind of a downhill shot, so the most important aspect to this hole is not only keeping it straight, but maintaining that downward nose angle. If you have anything that kind of hyzers out to the left or the right, it's going to be really difficult to get your 2 here. The birdie shot is going to stay low and flat all the way to the basket.
And Corey leading us off here.
Going for the wide route. There is a gap.
Yeah, a lot of times watching Corey throw, I think he puts it out too wide, but that is his game. He's got the power to just bring him back, and it doesn't matter if he's losing some distance on the the hyzers, but that's his game though.
Yeah. These guys seem to be opting for the wide route. There's definitely a window there if you can bring it along flat to hook down near the basket. Kerns going for the more traditional play there.
Just kiss some leaves there. Doesn't look like it affected flight at all.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, he should be looking at the basket.
Just outside of circle 1, I think. He knows he got away with one.
Yeah, he does.
But you threw it, Chris, and it's down there.
Yeah, right.
You earned it.
Yeah, Daniel got in some trouble here. I'm not sure how too far out he is.
He should be about 215 in maybe from that tree.
Oh. Yeah, he's got a tester putt coming, but wouldn't be too crazy to save his par.
No. Josh's got a circle's edge putt there as well on the low side. Daniel's got a long one here for par.
Oh! And he just misses it.
It's for Corey's 2, I believe. Just a little low. He hated that one. Chris with the loft.
Oh, no, sit down.
Oh, that is just
man.
unfair.
Yeah. Oh, and it even got into that rough a little bit.
Oh,
man, he almost tags the comeback here, but
birdie to bogey.
yeah, I don't know. This hole's brutalized me before. I don't know if you remember that one time.
I do actually remember.
Been in the same situation. Yeah, I went from a 25-foot birdie putt to I believe I took a 5 on it. Yeah,
Might have been a 6.
It might have been a 6. Yeah.
We won't look for that scorecard.
No. We don't need to go looking that up.
No.
It's on there though. It was a sanctioned round.
Couple of tough bogeys there.
Yeah.
We did have a birdie look, but no connection there. Moving on to hole 6. It's a 347-foot par 3, slightly downhill, and it's very framed up by this window that you can see here. You basically have that gapped window to make it through. If you can get down into the circle, you'll get yourself a birdie putt.
Yeah, one of the prettier holes on the course. One of my favorites. Not the most difficult, but it is a beauty. That tunnel down there, it's a really cool hole right here.
Yeah, definitely not the easiest hole, but there's not a lot of trouble.
Right.
It's a hard hole to birdie, but it's also relatively hard to bogey.
This is also where I got stung by 2 bees.
2 bees. A little short there for
Yellow
Josh.
jackets, not bees. Bees are cool.
Save the bees.
Save the bees, kill the yellow jackets.
So Kerns rolled that one over a little bit, but he did roll it over past the rock in that tree, so he's going to have a relatively easy upshot for 3 here.
Yeah, Daniel here, he's got an interesting...
wind up and release.
Yeah. Well, he looks like he crushes. It's only been a few holes watching him.
Yep, he's centered up there, so he's going to have no problem for this upshot and throws a beauty.
Oh, yeah. Perfect turn on that. That should be right under the basket.
I was in danger of going in.
And he just leaves it a little short there.
Under that tree branch, if you can get past and under that tree branch at all, you're still inside the circle. So it might be a bit of a tester, but he's got an easy putt there. Kerns with the
nice forehand layup right there.
Zone action.
Does exactly what he wanted to do. Oh, man. These baskets have not been friendly this entire tournament.
Just a little pushed. Or he centers that
one.
one
That
up.
one almost climbed out over the lip.
He stared that one down. Gave it the Siberian tiger stare.
eye of the tiger. Yeah, these baskets have not been friendly at all over this round and a half we've watched so far.
Yeah, it just kind of depends. Everyone putts a little different. They got different pace and, height and spin. Some people love every kind of basket and some people hate every kind of basket. These ones have definitely been a little tough. Hole 7 is another short-ish par 3, 260 feet. Again, there's a choice between throwing the left gap or the right gap here, forehand or backhand. Basically, whatever you feel comfortable making a good shot with, you're going to try to punch it down there.
Yeah. Do you ever take the right route?
I do.
Yeah.
My most recent birdie is on the right route.
Yeah, I always go to the right.
I've traditionally always thrown the left.
My forehand's coming along, though, so next time I play this course, I might. If it's not a sanctioned round, I'm going to throw a couple on this.
Chris opting for the right.
Yep.
Oh, that is juicy.
Oh, yeah.
That's the right-hand birdie. Perfectly illustrated. Thanks, Chris.
Yeah, there's Dan. Oh, we just put it up too high. Got that one branch that sticks out over the right fairway.
Tough break there for Fifer. Josh put a great move on that.
Oh, yeah. Absolute park job there. Oh, yeah. Let's get a nice follow flight.
Yeah. Consistent one angle with the kind of a neutral fairway. Put it right on the money there.
Hey, kiss some leaves, but
routine approach shot.
Circle one, circle's edge.
Nope, I think he's a little closer even.
Okay. Corey just misses his little step jump putt. Oh,
that's
yeah,
tough.
Unfortunate miss there. It's his comeback bogey though.
Right, Corey, clean up here.
Yeah, and Corey is, establishing a pretty strong lead. Somebody's gonna have to make a move here if they're gonna catch him.
Couple park jobs here.
Yeah.
Both of these gentlemen are very close to the basket.
Oh, yeah, there's the birdie. So, yeah. 3-stroke lead now for Corey with about 11 holes left.
Oh, I love it. One of them took the left gap. One of them took the right gap.
Right. Yeah.
Birdies 2 ways.
Yeah.
Love it. Hole 8 is a downhill 350-foot par 3. The biggest challenge here is going to be this wall of trees that you see right in front of the basket here. There are gaps either on the left side there or the right side. It's very playable even if you throw it straight at the trees. And even hitting them, you're still going to have a slightly outside of the circle putt.
Yeah, sometimes you get some swamp water there in that little thing, but it looks to be pretty dry right now. So
yeah.
It would be playing as casual anyways.
Oh my goodness.
Kerns, you are dirty.
Just through the center gap. That was an ace run, folks. Josh throwing a really smooth number through here. Just barely catches up on those guys.
When you get close enough, though, it's easy to pick your spot through those trees.
Very true. Corey going for the low heat here, trying to skip something down.
Oh, yeah, Skip got right past him. He is
lovely
putting.
Shot. Fifer's going to try to throw a little bit of turnover here.
It kept turning.
That's actually a very consistent approach, is have it turn early and then hyzer through the left gap. Gives you an in the circle look more times than not. Oof. Tough angle there. Corey for birdie.
Oh, all right. There's one of those ones the basket owed him.
Cashed it.
Yeah. Some nice chains there. Just grabbed that disc and threw it right down.
A little high there for Daniel. Kerns for birdie.
Oh, man.
Just pushed.
Yeah. You hate to see that pro side.
Solid connection there from Josh. Keeping it really smooth.
And Daniel with his comeback par.
And a par cleanup for Chris.
Yeah, he really wanted that birdie. Obviously, everybody really wants those birdies. That was dirty, though.
Sure was. So here we go, coming up on the last hole of the front 9. It's a 380-foot par 3. The biggest challenge on this hole is going to be the large deciduous tree framing the pine tree here on the left. It's a bit of a tight squeeze trying to get something in there down into the circle. Again, like a lot of shots here, you want to keep something flat, straight for as long as you can.
Corey just crushes one. Didn't think it was going to get that far down there, but it did.
Yeah, he was looking for a little bit more early turn, but it looks like he got plenty of late turn. Chris trying to throw something straight through the gap here.
Yeah, that was so smooth.
Oh, that's swinging
exactly
well.
What he wanted to.
Yep, that's as good as you can get right there. Right next to the pine tree. Should be a 25-foot putt.
This one's going to need some late turn to stay out. It looks like he got it there.
Wow. On a dime.
Yeah.
Fifer's flipping one out over the top. And it hooks up nicely. Oh, yeah.
Little dance from the catch cam.
And Josh was a little short there. Deep circle 2 putt for him. Oh, stay up. Oh, man. He had a lot of glide on that. That was a very great bid. Near miss there for Daniel.
Oh, just a little too low there. Gets cage. That would have been a nice birdie.
A little left from Kerns as well. All right. Well, it looks like we're going to have a handful of pars here.
Yeah.
Solid efforts for birdie.
Yeah, lots of crushes down there.
Yeah, it's a tight gap. It's one of those where it doesn't really feel like a tunnel, but it kind of throws like a tunnel because of the finish. It just kind of tightens up progressively as you get towards the basket here. One last cleanup here for Josh.
All right, guys. That will do it for round 2, front 9. And as we take a look at our leaderboard here after 27 holes, Corey holding strong with a 4-stroke lead over the rest of the field. Yeah, somebody's going to have to do some damage here on this final 9 to catch him. So yeah, hey, that was round 2. Round 2, front 9, Nate Davis Disc Golf's coverage of the Kellie Jo Memorial. Cav, it's been nice to be in the studio with you here. We'll be back for the final 9. Cav, you wanna add anything to the folks here?
Oh man, I'm having a blast. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching some great shots from the fellas here. And we'll see you guys right back for the back 9.
Yeah, guys, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. And, if you're feeling generous, go subscribe to Nate Davis's Patreon. There's lots of exclusive content on there. Also, there's a lot of early releases of videos. You don't get to you get to see them earlier if you're a member of the Patreon. But hey, in the meantime, get out and throw, because you never know where your next throw may take you.